Sagittarius, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I just was getting in here to do your reading from March 15th to the 31st. Okay, and hopefully you'll enjoy the reading, and if you do, you can give me a thumbs up, a share, a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Alright, and then I'll be back again in April for your monthly reading. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we have is the Seven of Swords in reverse, then the World card, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. Now you have the Death card in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Star card, the Justice in reverse, and the Page of Cups. Alright, let's see what I could make out of this. Alright, first is you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. And this is Seven of Swords being in the upright would be kind of like a thieving, somebody stealing something, being mischievous, trying to get away with something. Seven of Swords in reverse is turning a new leaf. Like there's a desire to change. So I don't know if this is you or somebody that you know. It's probably you. Like maybe you have a desire to change something in your environment, in your life, and maybe a job, maybe, you know, your relationship status, your home. So something in your life right now, you want to change it. Or you're turning a new leaf, whereas in you are changing something about yourself that would make you feel better. Okay? And then we got the World card. And the World is actually a full cycle, so this is a completion. Alright? So, well, actually, it makes sense. If you have the Seven of Swords in reverse, maybe you're turning a new leaf, and then you have the World card, so you're having a completion of a cycle. So something's being completed. And then you have the Hangman, and this is looking at something from a different perspective. You're like, all right, well, you know, this was this way, this is that way, maybe I should look at it this way, and maybe you could actually see something better for yourself. All right, now you have the King of Swords. Now this is, he is like an authority, he's firm but fair. He's a very strong energy. Now again, I don't know, this could be you, or this could be somebody that you're involved with, or somebody that you know. Alright? And then we got Death in reverse. And the Death sign is, this is, in reverse, it's the fear of change. You're actually afraid of changing in some way, which, okay, maybe because you had the, you know, you wanted to turn over a new leaf, or you had a desire to change, but then maybe you have a fear of doing it. So you're not fully committed to it because you're holding on to something. But then the Eight of Wands is like making a fast movement. It's making a strong, quick movement. All right? So that came right after the fear of change and right under the World, which is the completion. Then you have the Queen of Cups. Now she is about love and being loved, and, you know, she's in touch with her feelings. So she, again, very good, wholesome energy. So this could be you also. So you either know somebody who's in touch with their feelings, or you are in touch with your feelings, and you're feeling kind of romantic and very loving and lovable. And right after her is the Two of Cups. And this is, doesn't necessarily have to be a romance. It could be a platonic relationship, but it's also a card of a unity. So there's somebody that you're actually forming a close bond with. And it looks like, you know, that's going to be something that's very important to you. And then you have the Six of Swords. Now this is moving away from something, coming out of like rough waters into going into a smoother waters. Moving on in some way. Now you could be moving on in a physical aspect, or you could be just emotionally or, you know, mentally moving on away from something. And that could be right because of like I said, because of the death in reverse and the desire to change. So maybe that's what you're moving away from. Okay? And then you have the star. The star is joy and why I can't remember that word. Replenishment. Okay, this is a very good sign of where you are in your psyche. Okay, you have joy and happiness and replenishment. Now we got the Justice card. That was in the reverse, and that one is dishonesty and unaccountability. So I'm not seeing anything that would have clued me into this, but I'll have to check out that more. And then there's the Page of Cups, and this is the new beginning on the feeling level. All right, so maybe you do have with the Queen and the Two, and the Page. Maybe you are getting new emotions for somebody, and you might have a new relationship coming in. I just want to clarify the Justice in reverse. Spirit, could you please tell me why the Justice is in reverse in this reading? Why is the Justice in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Justice in reverse? All right, the Page of Wands. Now this came up, and he's like a messenger of creative ideas. Okay, so if this was the Justice in reverse being dishonesty and unaccountability, but then you got the Page of Wands, and he's got messages of creative ideas. And then you were moving away. So I'm thinking this is you turning over a new leaf because your ending of a cycle, you completed. You're looking at something in a new perspective. And then this is a good strong energy of authority, okay? This is being afraid to move on or being afraid to give up something. A fear of change. And a lot of people, you get afraid. You don't want to have to get a new job. You don't want to have to move to a house. It doesn't have to be like this huge change, but it could be a small enough change that it's something that you're afraid to do. But then you get the Eight of Wands, and this is saying move. You got to do this. Is a fast movement. You got to go. All right. And then we got the Queen of Cups, and again, love, romance, possible very strong feelings. With the Two of Cups, strong friendship, a unity, possible romance and love. And then you're moving away with the Six of Swords because you're getting out of the rough waters. I don't know where the rough waters would have been. I don't see it here in this spread, but it's very possible. So you were just going into a calmer placement. Like maybe your mindset is more calm now, okay? Because you have the joy, you have the rejuvenation, you have the happiness. And then when you had the Justice and it coming out upside down, it was dishonesty and unaccountability. So maybe there was something very close here into your turning over a new leaf and being afraid of change and moving on. That was something that was in your past, the unaccountability, like maybe you weren't being accountable for something that was going on that you needed to be. And then you got the Page of Wands, and they were telling you that you're going to have some creative ideas if you start acting accountable, if you start being responsible for your actions. Because then you got the Page of Cups, and this guy's a new beginning on feelings. So I think you have a lot of romance possibly coming into you. You seem like you're going to have a lot of love and romance and relationship types of things. And it's... Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I need to tell Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Well, alright, you got the Ace of Swords. Alright, and that is... It's a beginning. It's a new beginning of ideas and creative changes, or kind of it's like a victory, raw strength. It's a beginning. So this is the new beginning. So after you become accountable and be more honest with yourself or with others, you get some new creativity ideas, and then you're going to have the new beginning of it. All right. I think this is looking really good. If it resonates with you, if you like the reading, could you give me a thumbs up and a share, a comment? I'd love to hear from you and how it fit for you. And any, any ideas that you have about that, I'd love to hear from you, and I will read them all, and I promise to get back to you. And then I will be seeing you in April, okay? Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves.